Please, sir, I'd like you to tell us, who do we vote for in this coming election?
When you get to the field that day, they will give you money. If they give you money, collect the money, you will see different political party. So your question now, who do we vote for? The answer is vote.
Good day, Mr. Advisor Nowamagbe, the masses chairman, the living legend of our time, aka schoolboy, and by the grace of God, the next governor of Edo State.
Good day, my dear. So what are your names?
My names are Osasuyi Benita Ofure.
So what can I do for you?
Sir, we are here to ask you a very big question, because the way things are going in this country, we are confused. So that's why we are here to ask you this very big question: who do we vote for in this coming election? As the masses chairman. But before then, I have some few questions to ask. Sir, as the masses chairman, and by the grace of God, the next governor of Edo State, in regarding the change of currency, what is your opinion about that, sir?
When you talk about the change of currency, I will say you are not 100% correct, because we are not changing currency. They are only painting our former currency. And for the currency hazard you found outside, changing of currency or painting currency is not supposed to have anything to do with that, because this is not the first time they are changing money or changing currency in this country. It does not have anything to do with that, in the sense that it's not all the denominations that are being painted to another color or changed. We still have 20 naira, we have 10 naira, we have 5 naira, we have 15 naira, we have 100 naira. So that situation is not supposed to cause any chaos in the country. Maybe they have other thing beside it, which I don't know. Because when you go to a bank, drop your old money, then gradually the new one will be coming out. Especially now that all the denominations are not changed. Even though the 1,500 is going to come 20 years from now, it means nothing to us. If I go to a bank and said I want to withdraw 1 million naira, 500 million, as the case may be, if you give me 100 naira note, I will spend it. Then tell me why that is now the problem. Changing of currency, painting of money. For example, I don't know if I'm here with this money. For example, if you don't understand what I'm saying, look at this money. This one is 100 naira. The one we are using now. We change from here to this one, isn't it? But this one is still valid, still in circulation. Central banks no longer print it. Change it from this one to this one gradually. It doesn't cause any chaos. This is how it should be. Take your old money to the bank. Bank will change for you. So, a situation whereby currency now became the talk of the day. The thing is very, very occurred for. Get to the level of destroying things, fighting everywhere. It's not supposed to be so. So if you ask me, it's our government that has failed. They failed woefully. Most especially our president. He got F9. We are not supposed to be experiencing such chaos because of money. If the country is balanced, we have good government. Fighting and destroying, burning bank down is not supposed to be necessary. If we want to riot, we have to be very conscious and others. Why? Because the bank you are going to burn is not owned by the government. The road that you will put tire, the only infrastructure we get from the government, burn tire. Before you know it, pothole, that is the only infrastructure we get from government. We destroy it by ourselves. Burning down banks, bringing down ATM. I think I will use this opportunity to appeal to the masses. who I represent, even though it's without portfolio, when we have something that is eating us up, we should use wisdom. Because banks are not for government. They are for private people like us. Money is on air. That is why when you transfer money from your phone, the money will go to another person's account. Is there money inside your phone? It's on air. Government only have the policy that control the cash in the country. Money is not even inside that bank. Maybe at a moment when central bank brought money, the money they use it for the day. The remaining one they take it back to central bank. So we should please. So the fault of fighting cashless, changing or whatever is in the hand of the president because he's confused. Today we say central bank director, they use 200. Tomorrow, 500 should flow from today. The president is confused. He's over confused. It's F9 president.
Okay. I also heard that some government wants to eradicate cash from their state. Do you also think that will be possible?
Eradicate cash as how? That is, there will be no more cash. No, that one I don't think I've heard of that. Maybe in fact that news is fallacy. No, and that can never happen. Even in a civilized world, I've never heard of such thing. I've been traveling abroad for so many years. I've never bought something in abroad with card. I always use cash. Not to talk of Nigeria that is just crawling. If I still sitting, a country that has no infrastructure, not yet developed, you just eradicate cash. So if I want to give my child money to school, she or he will give me POS, or she will not carry ATM to school to buy something of maybe 200 naira, 50 naira. Do you know that there are people that are trading with just 10 or 15,000 naira? So you expect such person now, when you want to sell tomatoes for 40 naira, he will ask you to transfer to his account. They will not go and use 200 naira to cash out 40 naira because the bank will not be his or her outside. He must enter transportation. So that will not happen. Any governor that thought of such thing is a mugudu. That is, I don't think any governor will even think about that. The news is not true. It can never happen.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you also tell us the cause of fuel scarcity and increment?
Oh, in fact, it's like you are too naive to know about something this good. I just told you that we have bad government. We don't have government, especially this outgoing president. He's confused. He's confused in the sense that he is the president and the minister for petroleum. I hear what I'm saying. He's the architect of Nigeria downfall for 8 years. He has been the architect of the downfall. Then now, a minister for petroleum, if he default, who is he supposed to be answerable to? Is he not the president of the country? Or to the leaders on top, per se, let me put it that way. But they are still under the president of the country. Then now the two powers that control the country is in one man's hands, which is the presidency and the petroleum side of it. Okay, now that the minister for petroleum failed to balance the system of oil, who is he going to be answerable to? Is the president and is the minister for petroleum. I think there's nobody. So, two power in one man's hand fail in the two category. So, which means if you make him the president of friends, he will still fail. They were shouting, Shehu Buhari, Shehu Buhari. The problem of fear, I know some people will continue to say, it is independent oil marketer, so this one. No. President is number one. Why the major oil marketers are the Ogbonge, the Uwangaga of the whole problem of fear in this country? They are the people NNPC will even give fuel without payment because they register, they have the license to sell and return money. But what would they do? They will connive and do things on their own. Supply those fuel. Instead of them to put it in their filling station, people will buy it for the official price. They will not go and sell it to independent marketers for a very higher rate. So did you expect those one now to drink the fuel? Are they not going to sell to make profit? They'll say they want to go on strike because they already connive to spoil that area. But because the president is powerless, he will not do anything because he's already corrupt. He already failed. He does not obey rules or law. So why should people obey him? The reason why I said that is that if you are a major oil marketer, maybe 10 or 20 of them, then seize the license of about 10 of them where this thing is happening. Throw them into whatever. Spend like 6 months in detention and pay a fine for trying to destroy the country and for trying to make people suffer. The rest people will not try it. For example, like Lagos. If you are a driver in Lagos, your tire got punctured in a place where you are not supposed to stop, you will pay for people to help you push it without putting tire. Because you know what will happen to you if they got you, even when there is no law. When you don't respect law, you will not make any law that will work. Not to talk of a country that is lawless. People say things the way they like, they do things the way they like, they behave anyhow. If they even set up task force for fear, they will use it to benefit their political innuendos, their political messengers. So if you ask me, the government is our problem because the country is not balanced. And they are not even after the country on how they will balance everything.
Sir, we are still coming for that big question on who do we vote for in this coming election. But before then, I still have 2 more questions to ask. Sir, as the next governor of Edo State, do you think it is the political party that is the problem, or it is the leaders that we have, elected to rule over us that is the problem?
Well, I am not supposed to think twice before I answer that question. As a politician and by the grace of God, the next governor of Edo State, political parties are not the problem. It is the individual, the mugudus that we are voting for that are our problems. I know people will not understand. Political parties are like schools. They are like companies where so many people work. Some will be good, they will be getting promotion, while some will be drove away. You see some school where you see students taking first. That's where you will see some students getting F9 parallel. You cannot rate that school now because somebody failed. You will not rate the school as a bad school because somebody took first there. He got A1. Let me quickly make some example. Lucky almost buried Edo State when he ruled us from PDP. Good Lord Jonathan make Nigeria proud, at least 75% as a president in this country. From which party? PDP. Ogbede Iyama, who represented Oredo in Abuja, he did well in the first 4 years. Then after that 4 years, he was returned again. In the history of democracy, nobody that have represented Oredo constituency and we go to Abuja twice. It has never happened. I know you are infinity or under the apron spring of political whatever. Go and find out. You can go. Where did it work? Is it not PDP? Let people not say I'm biased. Adams, Aliu, Oshomole is the 3rd best governor of Edo State after Ogbemudia and Abrus Ali. Which party did he contest? Is it not APC? But he took Edo State out of pity. Then Unasheb Uhari, Shea Baba, when he was coming, people was saying, Shea Uhari, Shea Baba. Even my wife, the only thing she know that she will say that time, maybe you want to make me angry because she know that I don't want to hear it, is Shea Baba. But I will not get angry because it's my family. Which party did he fail the country? Is it not APC? So political parties are not the problem of this country. Political parties are just there like school, like I said before. You go there, you enroll. If you pass, you pass. If you fail, you fail. There's no political party in Nigeria that have the regulation that says if you win an election through this party, you go and kill the people. They only have the rules and law that guide the political parties on how to take the party forward and how to serve the party's executives. So, my sister, not be school be problem of that student when they get F9. So, not be political party, not be Shey Buhari problem.
Thank you very much, sir. One more question before we go to that very big question. Sir, if I may ask, I have noticed that you don't, always respond to people when they rain insults on you on social media. Why is it that you don't always respond, sir? Why?
You see, people have different character. When people eat and they felt maybe the next thing to do is to go to social media and, roughando their mouth, not me, through their assumption. It means nothing to me. But according to your question, why don't I respond to their ignoramus? I call it ignoramus because they don't know what they are doing. One, I don't glorify non-entities. For example, you are bathing in the bedroom. Mad person came, took your towel, ran out. Then you yourself, with everything open, you ran. The people will always refer to you guys that, look at these two mad people. This girl be fine. They just do this one. I want I. And again, some of them are looking for cheap popularity. They want to make name, or some of them, they already have little name, but because they don't have the ability to continue, their brain is already dilapidated. They are looking for somebody that have name like us to rehabilitate it. So for that simple reason, I will not answer you because I don't glorify non-entities. Anything you like, go to social media and say out of assumption because you don't know me, you are not close to me. I'm only answerable to God, my wife, my children, and those of my friend who has good heart towards me. Those are the people I'm answerable to. So anything anybody likes, let him or her go to social media and say about me. You don't know me, you are not me, and you can never be me. Thank you.
And that is why we call you schoolboy.
That is my name. I think I will dash you something for that thing. Let me see if I have some cash here because schoolboy is a name you will call, and I will dash. You are lucky. This is the painted Nigerian new money. Take.
Thank you very much for giving me this, our colored and painted money. Thank you very much.
Painted money. Thank you too. No problem.
Now we have gotten to the big question that we are waiting for, the Oga Kpata question. In fact, the main reason why we are here. Please, sir, as the masses chairman and by the grace of God, the next governor of Edo State, please, sir, I'd like you to tell us, who do we vote for in this coming election?
Who do we vote for? I'm not also supposed to murmur before I give you that answer. The first thing I will tell the people from today, pray to God like this. Oh God Almighty, when I get to the field, put my hand for that person that will save Nigeria from this chaos. Heavenly Father, put my hand for that person that will save the future of Nigeria children. Oh God Almighty, please direct me to vote for that person that will turn Nigeria to El Dorado and Joshua this country into new era. Continue to pray that prayer from today. Because when you get to the field that day, they will give you money. If they give you money, collect the money. because it's a tip of the iceberg that you are supposed to enjoy from the dividend of democracy. They are supposed to give it to you, but they hid it from you since then. Collect the money. Go to where you are going to cast your vote. Look at everybody on that picture. You will see different political party. I know we have different heart that will be saying, put it here, put it here, put it here, put it here. You already pray to God. God will direct you to put it on the rightful person. So your question now, who do we vote for? The answer is vote for your conscience. Don't vote for money. Because if you vote for money because somebody paid you, some people, they gather some people, or when you finish voting, come and collect your 10,000, come and collect your 5,000. It means your problem will fundamentally increase because you have just sold yourself. You have sold your conscience. You did not do the right thing. Because servant is not supposed to pay for employer before he or she will be employed. For example, let me bring it down. I want to employ gate man. I want to employ workers. I want to employ housemaid. Then one of these housemaid, now because he or she saw so many applications that was submitted to me, she or he will come and lobby. Sir, I beg, take this 50,000. May for employ me. So such employee, are you not supposed to run for the person? You don't know say that kind of person get plan. Person want to be the president of a country, want to be a governor of a state. They will come and give you money to vote for him. If you go buy something for market, not be gain you go define. You carry your money, you enter motor, you go Aswani market, as the case may be. So if you go buy, you not going to want gain. So if you come, not be capital, you go first find. Even if you're not going to see gain, at least a small gain there or top, but make the capital. So servant, not they pay, make them employer. So anybody that is coming to serve us as a president, the governor, like for example, the governor of this state is my servant. The president of this country is my servant. Any other government parastatals, they are our servant because we put them there to serve us. Not in the other way around. Even though they always turn to king and queens when you get to power. But now that is here again, I've already told you what to do. So we must pray to God to give us that person that will serve us well. Because when Buhari was coming, as I said before, everybody was saying, say Baba, say who, say whatever, say this, bodo. But he came and failed woefully. So for that simple reason, we need prayer to employ a very good servant. But no servant that will give you money. Anybody that give you money to cast your vote for him or her, vote against him or her so that that person will be chased away. Thank you very much, Nigerians.
Thank you very much, sir. It has been a wonderful time with our legend, our masses chairman, and by the grace of God, the next governor of Edo State. Please, we have heard from our masses chairman. He said, anybody will give you money, collect, but run. Not vote for that party because servant not they pay, may the employer. Thank you very much.
Thank you everybody for listening to question and answering. See you after election when I will come and advise and tell the new administration on what to do to move Nigeria forward. Thank you very much.